You are in a math class, instead of yawning through equations, you will actually be in a focus mode, like on the bed, and the next thing you know, you fell asleep for 15 minutes. Both know you will not study tomorrow, you will continue watching a show, the Netflix show. So I want you to stop pulling all-nighters, and for the love of your GPA, stop thinking that coffee is your only fuel. You've been lied to about how your brain works, so like how your brain learns. So today I'm giving you 5 weird but powerful mind maintenance hacks that will make school feel less like about survival and more about like you hacked the system. What are my credentials? Well, I'm a law graduate. I have a bachelor in law from the Lebanese University. So I know a thing or two about studying. And let's get into the video. So my name is Lara, and this channel is all about self-improvement and copywriting. So if that seems interesting to you, hit the subscribe button and let's get into the video. And hack number 1, we are talking about the 2-minute brain switch. Most students do this wrong. They go from TikTok straight into homework. That's wrong. You need to give your brain a contrast shock, like shake your body, go on a walk, listen to a song you normally would never pick. Why? Because novelty spikes dopamine. It will signals to your brain like new environment, pay attention. So you will make an easy switch from lazy mode into thinking and focus mode. 2, the brain fuel reversal. Probably heard everyone telling you eat a big meal before like an exam so you won't be hungry. Well, that's actually wrong, because big meals makes your brain sluggish. So instead of like before having an exam, instead of having pancakes and syrup, eat like a brain sharpening meal, something light and think heavy. Something like مثلا apples with peanut butter or dark chocolate, because the flavonoids in dark chocolate will literally make blood flow into your brain. Like these easy meals, they are light. So your brain, they will prevent your brain from crashing out in the exam. So the next time you are in a math class, instead of yawning through equations, you will actually be in a focus mode. That's the effect. Number 3, which is a fun one, study in the wrong place. Like you've probably heard the saying is, find your perfect study spot, which neuroscience says the opposite. You need to study in many places. When you study the same materials in different environments, your brain build up context cues about the material because you studied in like the library, the park, at home, and the salon. Like you studied the same material but at many different places. So your brain didn't chain the material to your desk at home. You studied in the wrong places, so your brain is more alert and more excited and more in focus mode. You're not studying on the on bed. You're not studying like on the bed, and the next thing you know, you fell asleep for 15 minutes. Next time you have an exam, review your notes in the library, in the park, at home, in the bathroom if you want. Like it's wrong, but that's exactly how your brain encodes the note, when it has variety, when it has different places. Another thing you can do also, which is called the Pomodoro technique. You literally focus for 25 minutes, sharp focus, and then you take a 5-minute break. This will keep your brain from crashing, and this will keep you from sleeping or deciding that's enough for today, I will study tomorrow. We both know you will not study tomorrow, you will continue watching a show, the Netflix show. So do 25 per 5-minute rest. This will keep your brain healthy. You will not feel crashing. You will eat, you will like تتحركوا شوي, and at the same time you are being productive. Number 4, you have something called the brain 20-second window. Here's something most teachers will not tell you. After learning any material, your brain has about 20 seconds to decide if it's worth keeping or not. So the next time you are in your class, when you finish the lesson, when the teacher finishes explaining the lesson, tell yourself out loud what's the key thing you learned from the lesson. This little echo, self-echo that you do, feel like a memory, like a mini memory stamp. into your brain. It feels weird, but studies showed that doing this will increase your retention by 50%. So you don't need more hours to study. You need to lock in these 20 seconds for each lesson. Hack number 5, which is the easiest, laziest, and most effective one, it's called the sleep space reversal. Most students, when they have a material for an exam, they study until midnight and then they crash. But the real trick is review your hardest subject right before you go to sleep. Brain literally replace whatever you feed it in the last 20 minutes of its wakefulness. It's like a background noise. It's called sleep consolidation. You review your hardest subject exactly right before sleep, because in the last 20 minutes of you being awake, instead of being in deep sleep, your brain replaces whatever you feed it to him. So that's why some people wake up with answers and they don't know where the hell they even find them. They literally reviewed the material right before they fell asleep and it stuck into their brain. Think of it like that. You're literally outsourcing your homework and the material to your subconscious, while everyone else is like pulling an all-nighter and crashing their own brain. You're literally letting the subconscious work and retain information while you literally dream. You can feel a lot more than just like a homework and an exam. It's literally fun as long as you know how your brain works and how you retain information, and like do a time management system that will make you retain information while like keeping your brain sane and your sanity uplift. So if school feels like more of a brain drain, you don't need more hours to study, more stress, or more coffee. You literally need smarter brain maintenance and study systems. So I want you to try even one of these hacks this week and you will notice a difference. And if you want more of these like study hacks, I can do a whole series on it. Comment down below and I will see you next time.